Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where we were going to actually question Jezhek, that person. And I've been very helpfully told that you do that by going through here and into... Oh, wrong place. Going through here, over here, and down through the celery type place to the prison-y pit. Hello, what's this? Huh. Just a stack of things with a cave fungus. Weird? Okay, fine. Anyhow, one of these will have a victim in it. Hello there, sir.
Good day, Henry.
Good day.
Well, finally, I've had
very
quite
well
a
spoken.
wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Yeah.
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
An honor? I do have some questions.
It's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are, then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Oh, yeah. Are you questioning the authority of the Margrave? You may be right, but stick to the point. Eeny, meeny... I'll just go for both of them.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
Good.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions.
Yes, you do.
But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it, too. But I don't know who.
How did you find out about the crimps? Eric, tell me about the dignitary from the monastery. Didn't he just say he didn't know who? Yeah, he didn't know who. How did you find out about the crimps?
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
As opposed to people with no arms. Old friends?
Old friends? Who were they?
Yeah.
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Lovely.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Right. So he can tell me more about Eric. Crimps in Sasau?
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Okay. What? Nothing else? Really? I've got loads more to go through. Well, I'm still going to go through the rest of it. Alright, so let's ask him about Eric.
This Eric?
Yeah.
You reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
Tell me more about the... He doesn't know who it is,
This
though.
highly placed person at the monastery. What can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Interesting. That'll suffice. You're good, taught
Will
Mr.
you put
Redzig.
in a word for me with Sir Redzig?
Yeah,
I'll swear
sure.
allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try. You're a criminal! I'll have to think about it. I can try.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Yeah. And strictly speaking, he really is a criminal. Okay, let's close the door. Rather than leaving it open. I mean, it's still unlocked, but, you know. Can we lock it? No. We can only open it. Is there random people in here? No. There's just a guard sat looking very bored. Nah. Sorry, mate. I should have brought my torch in. Then I could have actually seen the chap whilst I questioned him. It's the middle of the day. His cell's really not on the right side of the place, is it? Alright, so we've got to talk to Sir Radzig, who is probably all the way up there. But I'm going to check the map and make sure he is. Nope. If I'd have gone up there, I'd have been all the way in the wrong direction. Nope, he's over here. So, we will go to this place and find Sir Radzig somewhere. Oh yeah, down here. That's it. That's the way. It's so easy to get a little bit turned around sometimes. Okay, let's run. We don't want to spend forever just hanging around in the mud and the slop. Okay. Come on, Sir Radzig. Last time he was just walking around here. It was so convenient to actually find him. But now, not so much. Wonder if he's in here. Probably. One of these rooms is his, I believe. Hello there, guard. Would you show me where Sir... I've seen him in here before. I'm sure. What's in here? Not you. Not you. Sorry. Okay. Hi, guard. I'm not going to rob you just yet. I can open this door behind you. What's there? Now he's pushing me into the room. Oh, it's Sir Radzig. That'd be why. What are you doing? No, talk to me. Don't just push me into the room and walk off.
All sorts of things.
Yeah.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Oh, that's not good. But he's a criminal. So what will you do? So what will
you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
Yeah.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Jezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then
What a
ask around at
reputation, then.
alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry.
What?
And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Okay. I promised Jezhek he could make a deal with you.
Sir, there's one more thing.
Oh, great. I lost
So
rep again.
Jezhek went with
Yeah.
me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could turn out very badly for both of us.
It could, yes.
But if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
Will do. As you command, sir. Yes. Off to Sao again by the looks of it. It saved the game. Interesting. Now, there was 2 reasons I need to go to... There was another quest that I had to do as well. Right. So, really, I need to have a look at the thing and have a look through the quests again. Ah, yes. Here we go. That place has an uninvited guest, the Archbishop's Vicar. He claims to be here to hunt down a group of heretics in the area, but Sir Hanush is of a different opinion, yes. My first task was to go to that place, find the Vicar and report to him. Let's hope my status as Sir Hanush's envoy will make the right impression on him, yeah. Right, so let's go to the map. And we need to go to all the way up there. That's a very long way, isn't it? And it's also very dangerous, because you tend to get bandaged on the way. So, But it saved just then, didn't it? So actually, we're not doing too bad for saving. So let's just give it a try and hope that we're all right. This is incredibly risky, but we're full of energy. Our nourishment's at 70%, which is pretty good. We're just getting past the guard at the gate by the looks of it. Why would we have trouble with that? I don't know. Anyway, through the lands we go, with no problem whatsoever, I hope. Off. Oh, that's where everyone died. Yeah, probably shouldn't. Oh no, that was the that wasn't my fault. I remember it was the other one where it was my fault. That one was the horse bandits, thieves. Yeah, them bad people. The whole mess that got this going. All right, through whatever this town is. Where's this? Oh, am I there already? Wow, I made it! Not a single bandit murdered me. Isn't that great? Okay, so now we need to find the Vicar. Now, where the heck's the Vicar going to be? I presume that he's probably going to be somewhere around the big churchy thing, really. That seems to make sense. Is it you? I don't think so. Oh, this is the exact same place where we had our drunken night out, wasn't it? Interesting. It's got to be around here. It has to be this chap then. Hi. Hello there. Knights. Ah, there's the Vicar. Come on. Talk to me, sir. Hi.
What do you want here, lad?
Stuff.
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals.
Yeah, I should be able
I'm
to do
sure
that.
Sir Hanush told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
What the heck's going on with that guard in the background? What can I do to help? Will the locals trust me? Do you have any suspects? That's
Are
a
there
good
any
question.
suspects?
Everyone.
Everyone is a suspect.
Oh, I was right.
You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Oh dear. They're not doing a very good job on those stairs, are they? Unless they're doing exercises, that's it. They're keeping themselves busy. What can I do to help?
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory.
Oh, yeah.
The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Kutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uschitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they
Reliable
meet up, or
witness.
don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Yes. Of course I can.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sahanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
This is going to lead back to the other guy, isn't it? The actual person who's in charge of this church. Okay, will the locals trust me? Why do you think there are heretics here? We've already been told that. Who are the Waldensians? Good
Who
question.
are these Valdensians?
Oh, I've lost
I've never heard of
reputation
them.
again.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation.
Yeah.
Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt, and assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form
Yeah.
does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Fine.
Very well, Monsignor.
Why do I lose rep for these things? I can't read the document. I'll be going then. Will the locals trust me? Yeah, none of this is
I'll
necessary.
get working on it, sir.
Yes.
God be with you, my son.
Right, time to read the document. Stop playing on stairs. You're supposed to be guarding the chap, not playing on stairs. Right, let's see where the document is. Presumably it's a quest item, right? Heretics Testimony. Yes, read it. It says, stuff. This account was written down by Master Borislav, scribe to the Archbishop, recording the testimony given by the questioned heretic, whereby the interrogation was conducted by the very revered Jan of Ossek, Monsignor and Vicar to the Archbishop, and the lawful right of torture was carried out by the town executioner, Francis called Shanks, in the town jail. Interesting. According to the resolution of the town council. At first, the captive heretic, one Peter of Hradek, did refuse to give testimony, whereupon the executioner was instructed to encourage him to do so by the next page is D. Performance of arts. He sang to him. No, that'll do it. Let it be stated that the interrogated Peter of Hradek did long resist the executioner's persuasions. However, he did finally he probably just stuck his fingers in his ears. He finally did respond to a query as to the place of assembly of the other heretics known to him, that they did meet in the township of Ushitz, yes. When the vicar then asked the priest to elaborate, that is, who they were and in what house they assembled, Peter of Hradek again fell into silence. Fall into silence, didn't he? The executioner was again obliged to exercise his persuasive arts, probably a couple of feathers and some time, which in due course the vicar ordered him to desist from. The prisoner was greatly fatigued, too much giggling, whereupon he did suddenly find his voice and began to respond at length to the repeated query as to where he met with the other heretics. The vicar thereupon decreed that the testimony of the prisoner be written down verbatim, May the Lord forgive me for hearing these heretical speeches, which by my duty of Holy Mother Church I am bound to set down in writing this day. Thus spoke the heretic. I began my pilgrimage in Uzits, a den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating, so I left that corrupt place at once. And at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bridge of the Antichrists. Okay. With the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun, which I left when I left the village. I came upon a crossroads and didn't know which way to go. So I fell on my knees and prayed, and my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the path. Right, okay. On I went through this sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. This is all directions, isn't it? They were the last words uttered by the heretic Peter of Heredic. Heredic, that's the one. For he did then breathe his last. Oh dear, crikey. The vicar did then state that his death was surely the work of Lucifer to silence his tongue. Oh, it's nothing to do with all of the torturing, no. Before the ears of the servant of God, the executioner thereupon took umbrage and made conceited objections, for which his wage was cut by 3 groschen. And he was admonished not to repeat such remarks, especially in the presence of a servant of Holy Mother Church. The body of the heretic was burned outside the cemetery wall, as befits, so that it should not corrupt hallowed ground. Thereby the case of the heretic Peter of I'm never going to get that right, was brought to close in accordance with with law. We're going with law there. There we go. So there, we know stuff about things, and as such, we should have a better job of finding the heretics by following the path laid out in the book, which I just read out. Which means I should know it all, but of course I don't. So, crikey, that was a load of stuff. So it seems to be leading us over here. Ah, of course. It's trying to lead us to the other quests. I'm betting that Vranik is the place where we're getting loads of bad guys, because we searched that really early on, and there was nothing there. And I was told at the time that actually there's going to be people there. So, having been to the mines up here, where I earlier again I found nothing, and then suddenly I found stuff, I reckon Vranik's going to be our place. So we have 2 quests, one to go to Thingy and do stuff, and one to go to Majig and do other stuff. So we will get doing that, but we'll get doing that in another episode, because I'm all out of time. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.